Hi, everybody.
Stupid, man.
Hope you had your headphones turned down.
Quick, scatter.
Chris ain't here, so all discipline is going out the window. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of On the Back Hash. My name is Sad. Joe with me as always, Zach and Will. Chris is out of the state or country.
He's at the House of Mouse.
Or solar system. So yeah. But oh my God. Boy, we got a good one for you today. Now, how's everybody doing?
If only people knew what the last 30 minutes had entailed.
Bruh.
Pretty much every episode is like that. If only people knew the
really
behind the scenes, what happens, the pre-episode conversations.
If you want to go behind the curtain a little bit, behind the scenes, you know, I'll normally set this up around 8:30 p.m. my time. A little before. And then we get on. And then we talk for like 25, 30 minutes about whatever.
Literally.
It's our weekly appointment to talk to Will.
Yeah. It really
Not
is.
through text.
Not through text, yeah. So we kind of get caught up. And then, so you guys get a little bit of that at the beginning and stuff. But anyway. And then, so we record the podcast. And then we talk sometimes another 30 minutes or an hour after we're done recording. So, and especially in the summer when we ain't really got nothing to do, it's yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So, like, you know, if we ever get a Patreon, we might record those previous 30 minutes.
I don't know if people are ready for that.
Bruh.
Our friends would be. Our friends would be all about it. And the conversation will be about anything.
And everything.
Raw and uncut.
Everything. Raw and uncut. Some of the discussions might get us canceled.
Boy.
But that's our opinion.
That's our opinion.
I mean, well, we'll start off a little bit with Paulo Tank.
Oh.
Tank. America did not show up against Belgium.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with that.
On any kind of level.
Was that really only a week ago?
Was that a Tuesday night?
Listen, this period of mourning has just really thrown me off.
Well, the good thing is there's been some other good games. And this semifinals is about to be nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna admit I took the quarterfinal round off. I was just too sad and mad. If y'all could have heard the flip flying filth that came out of my mouth after that game, though, Zed heard it.
Yeah.
Will might have heard it in Seattle because there's some choice words for some people. And then I looked at everyone in my house and said, "Please leave."
Yeah.
Oh, everybody get out.
It's just.
You ain't got to go home.
Actually, it was either that or I was just gonna leave and be like, "All right, y'all turn the lights out."
I think you actually offered to leave. I think you did.
I did.
Like, I'm going home. I was like,
wait a minute.
literally. You guys, I'm going home.
This is your house. So
Just take my blankie and go in the bedroom.
yeah.
Just cry, sleep.
I don't know about anybody else, but it's been cheer on against Argentina for me.
Listen,
You better say that too loud.
Cape Verde, boy.
Well, okay, everybody was rooting for Cape Verde.
They put their foot in it.
they did.
That was my favorite game of this entire thing.
It was almost the greatest moment in sports history.
Yeah.
It would have been huge.
Like
Right.
massive.
But
I don't care
alas,
what y'all say, bro.
the script did not have that
Oh,
in
they
it.
letting them do whatever they want.
It's rigged.
The cheating is insane. I
It's
thought
been-
the NFL and
been-
basketball was bad.
Oh no.
I don't think we hold a candle.
If
If you don't want to listen to sports talk, you might want to fast forward at least 10 minutes into this episode.
But it's been something every match for Argentina. It was,
Because how you going to overturn one score, and not like they like it was not this past game. There was a game before that, wasn't it? No, it was this past game. No, it wasn't. Because Argentina kind of really they like. I think it was like 3-1 or 4-1 in that game.
Well, it
had to have been the last
It didn't
one.
bust open until extra time
yesterday.
night.
Yeah, last night. Yeah.
True.
When that,
so it was the game before last time.
Yes.
That was who'd they play before Switzerland?
Morocco? No, that was Spain.
I had
It was.
I have to look it up.
Egypt.
Yeah, Salah.
Yes.
Mo Salah. Yeah.
They got cheated in that game too. I was like, come on, y'all, man.
Yeah, that one last night really wasn't like that controversial.
Nah.
But
there was some bad plays.
Compared to the Egypt and how that all played out.
Yeah.
But anyways.
But like I said, there's been some every game. Like that Swiss player, I saw a yellow card and then immediately a red. I was like, wait a minute, what happened?
Because the guy didn't rest face, I think.
They all getting the rest face. He must have said something.
He had to have said something. That's what I said. Because them cards came out quick. Because he folded one and then immediately folded and I said, God dang.
Because they reverted one card and they was going to give that yellow card to him, and then a yellow turned into a red hot fast.
Well, he was already on a yellow, wasn't he?
Oh, was he? The Swiss player?
I think so.
Oh, maybe that's what it was then.
I think he was already on a yellow. So when you get that second one, they show you the second one and they immediately go to red because two yellows is a red.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought. I mean, dude was devastated.
Oh,
he was devastated,
like crying and everything. Because it's one of those things. It's like, okay, but what if y'all actually still win? He can't play.
Yeah.
I was like, golly, man.
I do like how the World Cup actually plays a third place game. I do like that. Because you're going to get 4 banger matches.
Yeah.
So the last 4 matches are going to be good.
Yeah.
No matter how they line up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here for that. Very much here for that. So all right. Just finished another week of Drum Corps. We had a couple of shows get rained out because of weather, but the picture is starting to get a little bit cleaner. Or I say cleaner. We're starting to see some stuff.
Our folks getting closer to each other.
That's kind of what I want to.
That's what I'm
talk
seeing.
about.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing: you want to start at the top or the bottom? I think
let's go bottom.
Discussion. You want to start at the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. So, of course you can. There's so many places where you can get scores. I don't know if my algorithm just started to pop up this, but there's a lot of people like keeping up with scores, and ranking folks and keeping up with stuff for DCI, for WGI, like doing the Lord's work. So if you want scores and recaps and like even like breakdown analysis, go check out a bunch of these sites. DCI has their system, but a lot of other folks have their system. I'm looking at DCI right now to use this to talk about. So we can kind of start at the bottom. There are currently 17. I think there's more than that down. They have 17 cores ranked right now for world class. Isn't Spartans world class?
Yes, they are world now.
Okay, they don't have a number for them yet up here.
Well, I was okay. Was it last?
They went
night
out one time, right?
Yeah, last night was our debut, so maybe that's why.
That's probably why then.
Because I was also confused on that a little bit because. No, never mind. I'm not confused anymore. I figured it out.
Okay.
Please ignore.
Ignoring. What was their number last night then?
It was at Whitewater. Last night.
Talking about Spartans?
Yes.
They scored 71.25.
Okay. So I would say that would put them, if we were just talking world class, because you got open classes, and if you're not really familiar with that, the open class and world class groups are scored on the same sheet, so they get scored the same, even though they're technically in two different classes. There was a rule proposal a couple of years ago to where the world class and open class groups should be scored on the same sheet all the time throughout the entire year. So you can directly compare that, and which is good because there are some of those upper level world class open class groups that will make semifinals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've seen it with Spartans who are now world, but I mean, last year they were like what, 17th, 18th at semis.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
so
that show was good, man.
Yeah. So that would put them in semis, actually, Spartans. So you have kind of towards the bottom, you have Seattle, and then Genesis, and then a small gap, and then Music City sitting according to DCL rankings. Music City sitting 15th, with a 70.250 average from their last three, and they take their last three shows.
I think they've only been scored like twice.
Yeah, so.
They've only scored once or
twice.
Because
I was going to say, if you would put them anywhere.
Because they have their latest show is a 71.5, which puts them and Spartans right in the same area, if we're talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, we've talked about Seattle. We talked about Genesis. Did any of you guys get to catch Music City?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I haven't got to see it either. My how did my friend describe it? I'm trying to think, because he saw it. He said they play really well. It's gonna be, it might be more of a design issue than anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be interesting. It was either that or the other way around. Either the design was well, they're just not executing it, or I think it was the first one. So that kind of puts them in the same area as Spartans, in that neck of the woods. Then you have a little gap, and I would say your next trio of folks, maybe quartet of folks, would be Academy, kind of towards the lower end of that. Academy might be sitting on the island, honestly. Pacific Crest, Spirit, and Scouts. With, if they started today, Spirit would be 12th, and Madison would be 11th. So, I did get to catch Pacific Crest. I always tend to like their shows.
I
would say I favored last year's better, but I ain't mad at this one. I think that's where I'm at with them for now.
So it's called Irresistible.
Mm-hmm.
And you can take that a few different ways, and I think they do.
Well, I think the main way, just from the poster, is like a moth to a flame, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, looking forward to see that one develop a little bit. Kind of talking about Academy, we talked about them a little bit last time. They had some electronic issues at one of their shows this past week.
That was awful.
Did it make the show feel different to you?
Like they didn't have electronics at all?
They had some, something came on.
Yeah, something
but
came
it was
on
like
towards
half.
the middle. Yeah.
And I think it was only enough for like the synths, maybe. But it
part of me liked it because I heard some stuff that I didn't hear the first time.
That's true. It reminded me that the year Mystique's completely didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
And we were hearing all kinds of crazy stuff. But with their show, it sucks in a sense for me. It sucked in a sense because it's like, man, y'all need it, and it's hard when you write a show around stuff like that, and when you ain't got it, bro, your show really is different.
Yeah, I think the musical elements of the electronics work, but none of the like effecty stuff, like vocals. I don't think.
Yeah, no, that's what they needed.
And any other like soundscape type of things, I don't think that was working either. So I don't know. It gave me a different perspective on the show. I almost kind of liked it better. I don't know. I'm weird though.
That made sense though.
And I'm not one of those electronics should be in DCI. I'm not that at all. I write synth parts for everything.
But it can be fresh when it's straight acoustic.
Yeah.
And you do get to experience some of those elements you never heard before because they don't get muffled or they're not being forced amplified. But
like
I said, I'm still in this. I want them to just go all the way to the ceiling with this show, and I feel like
you really want to be. You're a movie person, so
Yeah.
like when somebody does something to where it could like visually be that, you want it to go all in. Like you want to see Barnum and Bailey out there,
basically.
No, I'm serious, because that's how he is.
You
like
want P.T. Barnum's ghost on
seriously.
the 50-yard line.
I'm serious. Like that's what he wants. Because anytime we get a show like this, that's like can be like movie.
Well, I mean, but also like if you're gonna, it's not, but it is. If you're gonna base it off a movie,
know what I'm saying?
So yeah.
I mean,
it's tough.
Here's the thing: when you have, I think it was a high school group in indoor, bring a freaking zoo to the floor.
Yeah, I seen that show. Yep.
They bring there's giraffes walking around the back of the.
Yep.
Yeah.
All out.
It's a high school.
All out, and I love stuff like that.
So I get it. I get it, and like because almost when you do something like that, you're almost like you're gonna get the reaction that you're getting from us. Like, oh, well, here it is. It's a Greatest Showman show. Oh, it's a circus show. So like if it's, I don't know, if it's that, just do it.
Thank you.
Just go out. Like to me, the thing closest to a championship and not winning it is being the fan favorite and being memorable. And like just doing something that people are gonna be like, oh my God. I know they came in 15th, but they had a freaking trapeze artist out there flipping the whole show.
Thank you.
And I really don't know where they found a real bitter lady, but they did. I don't know how they did it. And then where'd they get an orangutan? How did DCI
I'm telling you, man.
What if it's like, actually, we don't know what happened because they put a real big top on and we couldn't see anything.
Exactly. Like that'd be the
we heard it. I heard
mean,
it, but I didn't see anything.
Strike Percussion brought out an
airplane. Bruh.
On the floor, not the field, the floor.
Yeah, they got it down the tunnel at Dayton.
How hard it is to get a plane through a tunnel, that tunnel in Dayton.
That tunnel.
And to put it on the floor.
On the back of the thing. I'm just, okay.
That's what I mean. Like, if you do it, man, do it. And
just go ahead and do it.
It's like it's like they get into some of these designers get into a cross. It's like you have this idea, but you don't want to do it like this because you're trying to do it artsy. When everybody wants you to do it like this, like it's like you're scared. I
guarantee you, if Blue Coats could find a way to actually float, defy gravity, they would do it. If BD could find a way to have the sun, like an actual sun, that radiated heat and wings melt, they would do it.
They don't understand.
Anybody else that could do some stuff.
It's.
But
it's tough because you're battling in maybe they're battling maybe we don't want to seem high schoolish type thought process. I don't know. But sometimes it's like if you're going to go do an idea like this, man, why
Sometimes you
not?
just gotta spell it out. The shows were Boston, the Goliath show, and the Lost show.
Oh,
Those two shows for me was the one that got me onto them.
and the witch show.
Oh, okay. I'm weird about witch stuff, so it was good. It was a good show.
But SOS was
yeah, but like those two shows was like, here's the concept, and we're gonna play, and you're gonna get it, and you did, and I was like, they're on to something. They have figured it out.
Now look at them.
You know, so that I don't know. So I get it. You know, they do it. They do it fine. Spirit.
I haven't seen them yet.
I neither, but I do want to watch it because they're doing Bill Chase, and I love Bill Chase. And I'm sure.
I think they weren't they part of that Rain Out too?
Yeah,
because I think I was trying to see it.
Yeah, because
I was mad because there was a lot of groups that was first time.
Music City was in there.
Yeah,
Spirit.
Austin.
There was a whole
and
group.
all of them was
Crown,
done. Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
They were all there at that Little Rock show.
Yeah, basically all the groups I hadn't seen yet.
Yeah.
Were at that show. So
now, was it just last year that Spirit did the Rocket show?
Yeah. So it's a weird. They're kind of on this like nostalgia trip type deal. The Rocket show, and then this year's show, and I'm here for it. And then Scouts we've talked about. I saw it for the first time, and I about threw everybody that was around me.
Dude,
it's so good.
I told you, man.
It's good.
And when that drill move happened, I was like, okay.
I remember watching it last night, and I was like, I think this is it. And then it happened. I was like, yep, that's what Will was talking about.
See?
Yep. Because I thought I remembered it right. And
it's like the thing that Vanguard usually does, but they actually did it and moved it across the field while it happened.
You seen it?
That was kind of dope. I was like, okay.
I was like, as soon as they hit that line.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
It's good stuff.
I was like, I think, man. They reminded me, said, if you remember what I said about Infinity. I said, I think I said this about another group too in indoor, but basically the idea is this is right. This is what y'all are on the right path. Yep. Because to me, what I think this is, I think I'm just gonna put out there, I think the show's too hard for them. And because at this point, if they could clean it, that's 3-4 spots.
I mean,
you can't tell because this show right now,
and they're there in certain.
Because think about it,
certain captions, they're there.
They're peaking in certain captions. You're still getting second and third in brass. The color guards come back.
That's the tricky thing for me about it is, okay, you're third in color guard, you're sitting kind of third in brass, and then you're hanging in percussion. So like, it's weird because like, okay, you have strong sections, but as a core, some analysis captions.
That's the problem. It's something's just ain't hidden, man.
Is it a performance issue or is it a design issue at that point?
And that's what you got worried because remember out the gate, if I'm saying they took second or third in GE.
They did the first show.
That one show.
First show.
Now,
one last night. No.
Now, when you do look at it, you can tell it's like, okay, yeah, this is dirty.
Yeah.
But then you go back and you look at what they're doing and you're like, okay, I see why it's dirty.
It's really raw. It's raw right now.
So that's so that's where my mind is set. It's like, man, I feel this is what I've been wanting y'all to do, or the path that I wanted y'all to be on. Like, you're going right. So however this season ends, stay here because this is correct regardless. Right. But if they figure it out, because in my opinion, I keep saying it because I'm like, I do feel like they got room to do other stuff, but I don't want them to. I don't want. I already want you to be in clean mode.
Well, I mean, you look at the rankings that DCI's got. I mean, they're in finals right now, and this ranking on here doesn't have Crown on it.
That's what I'm saying, because Crown will push them down one spot.
They're in that 12th place spot.
Yeah.
And from who I've seen, I haven't seen Spirit, I haven't seen Pacific Crest, but I've seen Academy. They ain't catching that. So either Crest or Spirit is who they're looking at right now to potentially take that. But also, I'm not putting it out of the question that Madison could jump somebody either.
I ain't here because they've been teeter-tottering on coast for a little bit. And it's been small, but it's one of those, like, I think if y'all blink, man, it could happen.
Not to backtrack, but I remember I want to talk about this. Spartans, I know we already talked about them, but like you can tell that now that they're not like a probationary member of World Class or whatever the title of it is, affiliate or whatever. Now that they are in World Class, you can tell that they have, all right, we're World Class. Let's start doing World Class stuff.
Yes.
Let's bump up this music difficulty. Let's do some more visual, this and that. And you can tell that that they've made those changes because, like last night, there were some times I was like, all right, y'all trying to play the game now. But it like musically, it was too hard for that group at the time, I feel like. But they are doing the things that need to be done so that they can farm those kids up, and get that organization acclimated, I guess you would say. So they're doing the right stuff. They're just going to have to take some lumps while they're at it.
It's cool to see them do it. It's cool to see their progress.
Yes,
from an open class group to a world class group. So that's pretty awesome to see. If you want to talk about the Scouts neighborhood, I guess we have to include Colts and Troopers and Blue Knights.
Yeah.
And that's why I was just like, do we want to talk about them? Because
because it is.
The picture, you were leading off the whole episode with the pictures kind of getting clear, but we're getting, and I feel like this happens every year, we're getting pockets of groups.
Where you get tiered. You get tiered. But that bottom tier.
This pocket is big.
It's huge. It's huge.
It's like Mary Poppins' purse.
Because
everything's in there right now.
It is. Because Knights can't blink either. Right now.
So good.
Because if you think about it, if you go by that last score, because you're talking about 76.925 to a 77.15.
They're only up because of average. Troopers beat them. Right. And Colts is scored higher than them at their last show.
Yes.
So it's
that's why I put myself in this. Man, something tells me if they can get that G back up where it was and then clean the mess out of that visual as best as they can, bro, them numbers gonna change. I want to say I want my new goal for Scouts to be in the 80s.
I mean, they'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to win, but they'll get there. So, okay. So, kind of here's the thing with all of that, because it's a lot. Blue Knights, super sophisticated show, fairly clean for them for them at this point in the year, and a lot of really good stuff. But the show's palatable. Like I said, it kind of gives you that Blue Knights golden hour days, and because and all that stuff. Troopers are doing the things that Troopers do.
Yeah,
it's not my favorite.
It's grown on me a lot now that I've had a couple reads on it, but also now that they've added some stuff, like at the beginning, that kind of gives you more context as to what's going on. And
we said that was coming.
Yes. Yeah.
They just do a lot of things well, and then that percussion is super strong.
That section where they that section where the whole brass is just in that clump right in the middle, and they're just playing notes and notes and notes and notes. Um, I was like, this is what Crown was doing 10 years ago. But
and then were you gonna say something else?
I was just saying, the changes that they have made have really put more context into what's going on. Because when I first watched it, I had an idea of what I thought the show was like about and the story or whatever. And now that they've added some stuff, it's kind of cleared that up. It's not my favorite show. I'm not gonna lead the pitchforks and torches to say that Troopers are better than what they're at right now. But it does make a lot more sense to me now. And I don't hate it. It's not my favorite.
And then the Colts there's parts of that show that I like, and that are executed really well and designed really well. But then some of it's just like, So I don't know. I'm torn because
it's definitely not what we've been getting from them last few years.
The back half of that show I really like.
Yeah.
I really like the back half of that show. And I have to be careful because I know I love the Madison Scouts, this style of Madison Scouts and for what they are. So I'm trying not to put on my nostalgia glasses too much, even though every single time, whether it's a clip or flow marching, I see the end of that show and they rotate in that triangle and then diagonally push it and then do the spin. I get goosebumps every single time. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever it is, please figure it out.
Please. That's all you gotta do.
Please figure it out.
It's I think you're right. I think it's a confidence and it's a stage presence.
I think they want it.
I mean,
they got the keys.
They're going after it.
They got the keys.
It's the thing. It's the things that we say, like we say in indoor about, it's levels to this. Because you turn around and you watch something like Blue Stars, and you're like, bro, this is blowing me away. Like they're playing so well, they're doing this well, and then here come Blue Coats. And it's like the fuck. It's like the fuck. Because you already mind blown, and then now you're dead. Because there's nowhere else to go from mind blown. You know what I'm saying? There should not be another level above mind blown.
You're right.
But
you're right. No, you're correct.
And
you're correct because we do it. I mean, think about it.
But watch those kids, man. And I hate to call them kids because they're all young adults. But watch Blue Coats, man. The stage presence is.
Yeah, but no, I agree. No,
it's not even on the same. I mean, BD. You can say it with all of them.
Yeah.
And then you go around and then you look at hell, even Troopers, hell, Spirit, or who else, like Academy or somebody. It's like you're not hating what's happening. You're into it. You're watching. You're engaged at the moment, and then you turn around and you see BD.
It's because you see what other people. It's because you're seeing what these other groups that are scoring ahead of them, especially like your medal contenders, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see what can happen, what a group can do, and what these, like you said, these young adults can achieve, and we are spoiled, is what it is. We're spoiled that we get to see and hear, the Blue Coats and BD and SCB, and I haven't seen Crown yet this year, but I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. And it's like, man, this is really good, but I've seen something that's so out there that it's hard.
I mean, they do.
First show out west, and you've seen SEV and you've seen Blue Devils, but you're about to watch Blue Coats, and like you judge that, and you're like,
It is like it's like okay. I'm sure I've told y'all. I've shared this story. The first drum corps show I ever went to, right? It was in Louisville, and I get there. I'm like super excited. You know, like yeah, drum corps. And I think the very first group on that day was the Blue Stars, and this was like 2010 or it was a while back. And they get on there and like that first hit, boom, I'm like, oh, this is drum corps. Oh my god, this is awesome. When they get done, I'm like, whew, that was good. No, it was 2012 because the very next show, guess who it was? The very next group on pushing their parts. It was the Cadets. And I was like, because after Blue Stars got off, I was like, yeah, Blue Stars, that was awesome. Cadets got done. I was like, get on the bus, Blue Stars, go practice. And then after the Cadets, here come Cavaliers, here comes the Blue Coats. It's just like
back then, yeah.
And it's like, oh my gosh, like you get your like imagine the first drum corps you ever see, you go and you see like the Academy.
And that's gonna knock your socks off because they play.
Because I mean, everybody that first punch, it hits every time. Those groups are too good for it to not land a punch the first, impact moment. And you're like, wow, oh, that's really cool. They're doing this and they're doing this. Oh, is that Britney Spears? Like blah blah blah. And then, like you said, here comes SCV, and you're and then after them, you got 3 groups left that are scoring better than that. You're like, how?
Yeah, it's like, how is this even possible?
Because then you hear the score, it's just like, that's an 80?
Yeah. I mean, that's the way it was. Like, my first time going to finals, we've been how many years in a row now? But, like, my first finals, I was like, there's 11 groups better than this? And then I left with a migraine because it was just sensory overload.
I'm telling you.
And that was the year we were on the roof of Lucas Oil.
Listen,
we were on the roof. Don't even care.
And I think that's where I wanted to land with scouts is they find that. I'm not telling them to be somebody else. I'm saying find your presence that look that define that when they see, man, it's just you. It's like, God, I see so much confidence in this. And blah blah blah. Like find that essence of you in all of this, and because I feel like Hail Mandarins found it.
Groups are their strongest when they are sure about their identity.
That part.
Yeah. Before I get on that topic, spoiler: I'm not talking about them not wearing uniforms. Just
not a visual identity.
No, but the identity of the group.
Yes.
And if you ask anybody who's been a drum corps fan for over 15 years, it's been the raw, energetic passion that Madison Scouts have always brought. They are their best when they're passionate about what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And this show reminds me of that for sure. Like this show has it. We think about the Brotherhood show. And of course the 95, 96 Scouts. Well, hell, all the way up through when you was marching.
Yeah.
Was from Will. Like,
yeah.
Those shows, while they weren't maybe the most pristine or anything like that, man, you were going to stand at the end.
Yeah. I mean, hell, we
were going to stand at the end. Yeah.
I mean, we was, Gaga in a sense over the what's the name, the COVID show.
Yeah, I like that show.
And that was and I hated it for him because that was the debut.
That was the new identity.
The new identity. And I was like, man, I want this to be judged so bad this year. Because I feel like it could have really made people be like, okay, yeah, we gotta play this year. we can't play around. So like it takes time. It does take time because you did a massive change within the organization. You're trying all these things, but that's why I started with, I think this is the right road.
Yeah. I agree. This
okay.
It's a good.
If you go up to that house on the hill, people die up there.
So that front right there is going to be something to watch. Over the next month. Blue Knights, Troopers, Coats, Scouts. Spirit, those 6 are they all have strengths. They all have weaknesses, and it's just going to matter of who can bring it all together when it counts. So keep your eye on that, because that's crazy. Then you have a smaller island. I mean, not that small, but probably your 6, 7, 8 range. With Phantom Blue Stars and Cavies. Cavies kind of look like old cavies. It's giving me that feel.
There's some good stuff.
It is. I watched it again, knowing a little bit more about the Lost Boys, so I could, kind of like you and Troopers, I can appreciate that show a little bit more. They're doing a lot of really good things. Go ahead.
I think one reason why it seems to be working out for them so far is I think in years past they've had like a good vehicle, but I think sometimes they've tried too hard to push the concept or the theme instead of just letting it breathe a little bit. And I think this year's given them a little reprieve from that bad habit. Like, I mean, you think like I don't know. I kind of block them out of my memories some of the last few years. But one that sticks out to me was like, I guess the one where they did the time show. That was probably the last one where I felt like they kind of did the show, did the idea, did the concept, but it wasn't like, here it is, and we're gonna take it too far. They just let it breathe some, and like there was nods here and there to it. I don't know.
Almost.
This one, I enjoy it. Like, I mean, from the first time I was like, do I actually like this? I texted that to y'all.
Kind of going back just a little bit real quick. Crossman wasn't on that list either.
I don't think they've gone out enough, right?
They've gone up twice. I've seen it twice. I need to watch it again. I know I've seen it twice, but I don't.
I've only seen it the one time. I
only
love
seen it once, and it wasn't.
They
it
might
wasn't
have
it.
my favorite look this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind the look.
The look is good.
I don't mind the look. I'm the show ain't catching me, but I mean they had old bones on that hill.
Yeah, he was,
Like, you know, get down from there.
he was way back there. Way back there. I'm like, dang, did they buy you a ticket?
No.
Wow.
They actually had to ask somebody if he could walk through their yard to get back there. They were like, we don't like that. It's not Halloween. That's spooky.
Right. It's putting these
Like,
demons in our house.
You didn't see anything. You saw nothing.
Yeah, to put that in perspective, Crossman were 3 points behind Madison last night, so they would be.
Yeah.
So yeah, Cavies, they headed in the right direction.
I think the only gripe I've ever had with Cabby so far is, for some reason, I'm sure if I'm saying it right. I think I wanted to have less color, or maybe design shapes or design or something, because I feel like it's busy
this year.
Yeah, with the props, whatever design that's on the props, and then everything. It's like, maybe if there was something that was more solid, something would pop more. And that's the only thing. That's the only issue I'm having is just that. Otherwise, I'm like you. I was like, God dang, am I gonna like this? I was the same way, and I'm like, okay, there's elements to this that I'm digging. And once again, I don't personally consider it a bad thing, but I've just always been like this. I've been their front before their battery, always. Like, and their front's doing some cool stuff.
Yeah, their front always has fun book.
Yeah, but I do like the battery book. I've just always liked their front first before I was like that with SCV for a while. So it's not a bad. I'm not saying it's bad or anything. It's just the way I look at it, because their fronts have just been insane. I've always loved Cabby's front, but some of that battery book is tasty this year. I think I don't know what the shape is, but they're coming down the middle of the field, and it's just I'm like, yeah, I like this. I like this Cabby's.
We talked about Blue Stars, I think, a little bit last week. With their collection 26, the gallery. Yeah, and that's going to be that might be one of my top 3 for me this year.
They're catching Phantom.
Not a hot take.
It's going to happen.
Not a hot take. People say it's a hot take, but I don't think it is. I think they're doing a lot of things well.
Their Latin stuff got better.
Oh yeah, that style.
When I first heard it, I wasn't with it. I liked it how it was, but I was like, y'all not giving it to me how I think it should be given to me. Because it felt new. It felt new to my ear to hear you do this.
Well, I texted you about it. I was like, who is their choreographer? We're talking about the Blue Stars.
Yeah.
I said, who is this choreographer? Because the last 4 or 5 years they've been on it, and they are not afraid to write a ripple in
at all.
But I don't, like I said, I don't know who it is. So if you're out there, if you know who it is, send them the compliments to the chef.
Right.
I just love the way that whoever is doing that writes. I mean, this goes back even like, I guess maybe even before COVID, they were doing some of this stuff. But like, just, I don't know. It just goes well. They're writing, and the way that they write body in and stuff is just.
I just told you that I needed to be clean. That was the only thing I said.
Yes.
Because that section there at the bottom in that block, and what I was like, yeah, this clean that up.
Yeah, the big gap between them and Phantom was visual.
Yeah, I can see that.
Visual analysis.
I can see that.
It was a pretty big gap.
They will get there.
Pretty comparable to them.
I have faith.
Throughout the rest of the caption. So, like I said, man, you know, the core's got to be stronger across the board, especially when you get that top 6. And like Phantoms is going to keep pushing. Like they are in a groove. They've been in a groove for like the past 3-4 years. And they're gonna. You're gonna have to be good to beat them
because they're playing.
Because they're playing.
They're playing. Yeah, I mean, like, I know we kind of keep hitting the reverse button and going back, but like you're talking about, you have to be good at everything. Like some of these, like Blue Stars, their percussion's gotta help them out some, help close that gap. Yeah, visual's a problem, but percussion's got to help them. Scouts, their was it their color guard?
The color guard's gotten better.
No, it wasn't Scouts. It was Blue Knights. Blue Knights color guard got to help them out. Blue Knights color guard and Perk got to help them out. You know, some of these groups, it's crazy that we're talking about it the second or third full week out already. But like some of these groups, like if you don't get this section or this section together, it's gonna be a wrap. Already.
That's why I said, man, I was
with
like,
this shorter
sometimes
season the way it is now, like you ain't got time to let your
sometimes you just gotta
stuff
do it,
out
man.
on their own.
Forget all that. Let's wait till Texas, Atlanta. Forget all that.
The water hose.
Sometimes you just gotta do it and just see how the season plays out. Throw all your cards on the table as quick as you can until you can get up there. Because I'm telling you, man. Because you're going to wind up being that group thinking you finally caught, I don't know, Blue Coast or something, and then Blue Coast going to put 2 minutes visual in, and it's going to be like a 99.97. It's like, how the hell they put 1 feet? You see what I'm saying? Like, they can wait to do that.
Yeah.
Because they figured it out finally. They've made it to this stage, and they've been consistent, and that's the key, consistency. So while you're trying to find that, you may have to just throw a lot of stuff out there and then ride the wave and just see where you end.
Yeah.
Because if you do put all that stuff out there, guess what? People still got to beat you. So if they don't have all their stuff out there, they still got to show up. So yeah, it's a gamble. But at some point, man, you like I said, that's why I really want scouts to just clean. If you're gonna add something, cool, wait as long as you humanly possible, but clean now. Get all that clean. So whatever you do add, it's effortless, it's seamless, and when we see it, it's going to be more mind blowing instead of me still worrying about all this cyclone drill that you got going on that's bad in the feet. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you don't want. I don't want to watch that and worry about feet here, like you said with Blue Stars. I don't want to watch this back corner or corner block visual thing and it's people still off. Nah, man.
Yep.
Y'all don't make Will mad, okay? Y'all get upset.
Oh.
You don't be mad. So, and then we got the top 5. We got Blue Coats, Blue Devils, Boston, Vanguard, and Crown's got to get in there somewhere. Because Crown was only a point behind Boston when they went head to head. And Boston did not sweep Crown.
No. I remember seeing that.
So, I haven't seen Boston. I still refuse to just watch. I mean, there's show clips.
Yeah, I ain't seen it either.
But I'm not going to. I want to.
I ain't seen Crown either.
I ain't neither. So it's a matter. But if I look at the recap, Crown beat them in one of the visual captions, which is interesting. They also beat them in guard.
I said that.
And there was a big gap in percussion for Boston.
I feel like we've hit on this already before. Is this deja vu?
Folks act like Crown didn't have a guard before, though.
Crown we've talked about that in the past.
Crown guard used to be the ish, bro.
Yeah.
But
that Inferno guard.
Listen here.
But we've heard this from several different people in several different avenues. But is Boston show too hard?
I've seen that too.
So I don't know.
I've seen that too a lot and more than once. People are saying they think the show's too hard for them. I mean, it could be a possibility because it's the same thing that I'm worried for scouts is because, I mean, bro, we weren't marching this. So this is some of the most drill I've seen scouts do. So it's a high possibility that Boston may have done something like that. I was worried because I was saying something similar to SCV too. Because now I'm in this mode where like, bro, I don't know. I think it's too hard. And they're not going to get the credit because they don't. It's like what we say. It's like with BD, they make it look so easy, it don't look hard kind of deal. So maybe, some of the judges ain't recognizing this stuff, but it's like, think about it, it's like SCV's color guard. I was like, bro, I don't know. I was like, nah, the color guard judging system is weird because I'm not sure if they're getting points and or credit for all of this chain stuff that they're doing. But the chain stuff that they're doing is hard. If you look at it, so I was like, you go try to make that clean. I guarantee you not. But that could be a possibility, a high possibility.
But look at the recap from when Crown and Boston went head to head. Crown's content scores are higher. Does that mean that their book isn't?
I mean, I've seen some of them clips.
The gap between Crown and Boston happened in percussion and it happened in GE.
But
that's it.
The clips of the perk that I've seen too, I haven't watched all that, have been dirty too. But I do feel that the perk book is beat up more than it was last year.
I'm
scared.
I don't know who win. I don't know who drew in the drums.
I don't either now.
It's
not
like
not
we
at
said.
all.
It's like
not
we said,
at all.
It might be somebody different every night.
And that's a high possibility that it can be.
because Blue Coats have won it. Blue Coats have won a show. I think SEV has won a show. Has BD won one yet?
If not, I know BD took second in one, and it was on their heels. And that might have been the one where BD and Coach split the captions.
Damn.
Am I right? I think so. But Blue Coats won it. So.
And here's the thing. They are 5 very different type of percussion ensembles and percussion ensemble books.
Which is insane, first of all.
Very different. Like you.
None of them sound the same. None of them look the same.
None of them.
And that's 5 different groups. Make that make sense.
Like it's almost like a preference, almost. And you shouldn't have those, but you're human. You're gonna have things that you like better than others. So
the conversation has been on repeat over and over again, but it could come down to the judge on finals night. Are they more of a front person? Are they more of a battery person? They should be both, but we know that these are all not created equal.
They gonna
don't even get started, Will. We know. We ain't got time. But I mean, it, like you said, preference.
It's. But with all of that, everything that we've talked about today, there's parity. Like you don't, like the only semi safe bet that you could sort of maybe make with this much confidence is that Blue Coats are the front runners right now.
Yeah.
I'll repeat what I said last night. And the only thing that makes me fear it is I fear because in my opinion so far from everything I've seen, Blue Coats is the cleanest core right now, and that's the only thing that I'm worried about. Because look how quick Blue Devils is closing this gap, and a lot of stuff. I would
say if anything fluctuates for Blue Coats, it is their percussion book. Or percussion numbers because they won one night and then like content score was high, but I think there was like a half a point difference between content and achievement one night.
Yeah,
and that's how SEV kind of got them. So like, and that book's got some. Dumb stuff.
I'm still on this heel. And I'm not saying that it's the best because people don't know how to understand the dynamics of this. It's not the best. It's not the cleanest, or I don't know how else to put it. But what I'm trying to say, if we're talking battery specific separate, you're going to have a hard time if you dissect it. SCV might have the hardest battery book this year, which is why I think it's too hard. And I'm feared that I don't know if they're going to be able to clean it. Because like you said, this is the first time this is some of the first time I've ever seen SCV split this much.
Yeah.
And when it's on, oh my God, it's amazing.
And it's some of the tough. They've got the simple move where they're doing, I think it's a 6-lin in the left hand, and they're doing the V from the right. If you listen to the left, forget the visual, but listen to the left hand. The visual is causing this dissonance. So doing this is what's making this hard. But it's those little things and stuff like that. But like I said, they've got stuff in there in their book. They're pushing 3s and 4s at 3 inches and stuff like this. I'm like, okay. Now it's easy to play hand-to-hand 4s like Boston does. If it's 12 inches. So it's a dynamic. Now, again, it's a comparison thing. If I had to say who's playing the cleanest right now, it has to be Blue Coats. Because there's that first of all, whoever was on bath salts, cocaine,
Oh God!
during this midsection of y'all show, because you got the piano player, synth player, playing those hits in whatever time signature you decided to let Sibelius
Here's
pick.
the crazy thing.
Because
here's the crazy thing. It's in 4/4.
It is. Because if you watch the drum line, if you watch what's his face, I don't his name was right there on my tongue. But everybody knows the drum tech for the battery where he plays the drum set.
Oh, Roger Carr.
Roger Carr, there it is. He's in a pocket on 4/4. I said, "Bitch, it can't be in this." And I was like, "That is a straight beat. That is a straight beat." But they wrote this augmented rhythm in this whole section, and it is blowing everybody's mind. I'm like, first of all, this is probably some of the hardest rhythmic thing that I've heard a group attempt in quite a while. But and then this is why it's so hard for me to make a solid judgment, because again, I haven't seen Boston fully or Crown fully. But when I dissect certain things and I'm looking at the hands and positions and some of these rhythms and how these notes in the note passages and stuff like that, I was like, dude, I feel like SCV as in that standpoint has a harder book, but that don't mean it's better. It's the best option, or it's going to win. Because to me, that's by far too hard to clean. And because it's the same old thing, because we take this stuff in indoor all the time. Because in essence, RCC should have won then. What happened there? Mm-hmm. How Rhythm X win? Listen.
I ain't trying to judge nothing for it's fine.
Not perk wise.
No, I'm just nothing.
No.
Guard is just as bad. Guard is just as bad.
Some of that
stuff. Dallas,
all right, I told you. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I was like,
judge who has the tightest shoelaces.
Listen,
on the drum major podium.
Oh my goodness!
I'm trying to tell you. I tried to. I said. I have a feeling Boston's guards gonna fall. I'm not saying they fall, but somebody's gonna catch them.
Yeah,
because I said it from last year because it was close.
So hard.
It's hard to stay on top.
And right now, on their side, Coates is holding it down. But like I told you,
I said that too.
But see, but I also said, because we kept talking about BD, but I also said go back and watch actually what BD's doing. That's why they dropping so much. I said that stuff's dumb. That color guard work is dumb. Now go back and look at it. Look at those scores now from BD and Coates and color guard.
Yeah.
Now imagine when they get together and finally see Boston and Crown, in which Crown has already beaten their guard, but Blue Coast has already been up there. So now you're putting Blue Coast, BD, and Crown together. Now SCV got a lot of work to do in their color guard. But you're putting them four on top of each other. All them color guards is finna fight.
That's a.
I wouldn't want to be in the parking lot after that. It's like, what in the hell? Just let them go all.
Patricia, no.
Patricia better jump that fence.
Sharkeisha, no.
Listen.
Have you not seen that video? Oh man,
I have.
If you know, you know. But I was going to say that's a perfect segue into our one to watch.
Yay!
Ow!
Yeah. Well, what is it?
Well, if you don't have Flow yet, this coming weekend, as of when this recording is not being made, but when this episode comes out next week or this week, you need to get your Flow subscription because we got quite a doozy. Starting on the 16th, then the 17th, and then the 18th. You got you a nice little good chunk of DCI happening. So really this whole coming up weekend, I guess, Thursday, Friday,
basically.
Saturday. The 16th, which will be Thursday, I think.
Yes.
Thursday on the 16th is the DCI Denton show, which juicy matchups there between Phantom Crown, Bluecoats, Boston, SEB. Spirit and Cascades are also there. Then the 17th, DCI Houston, Spartans, Genesis, Crossman Academy, Cabbies, Blue Stars, BD Crown, Bluecoats, Boston. There's your guard gauntlet right there. And then on Saturday, the 18th, is San Antonio.
Oh, yes. DCI Southwestern
There may not be an Alamo
Championship.
Dome left
No.
after this weekend. Like, at all. These captions about to be
all over the place.
everywhere.
They're
They
going to
do
be
have
all
the
over the
lineup
place.
The lineup is out.
The lineup is out. So,
Oh, let me look at that.
they neighborhood folks. If you don't know how they do that, they kind of take averages and scores and stuff like that, and then they put them in neighborhoods to figure out. So, like, they will group you in groups of three. So they'll take the top 3 high scores and then randomly draw the order of which those 3 groups, and then they'll take groups 4, 5,
When you
and
first
6.
said that, I heard the top 3 high schoolers.
No,
And
high
random,
school.
I was like, what?
No.
High scores, yes. I knew what you
So-
meant, but
So
buddy.
so the last 3 in order: Santa Clara, and then Blue Coats, and then Blue Devils in the show.
Man, how they I feel like they always get last.
I
It's
mean,
rigged.
I don't know, but
It's
And
rigged.
they decided to put Crown in front of all of that.
If
And that's
it's-
going to
and
fuck
then
the whole school system up.
the 3 before them is Crown, Phantom, and then Boston. So you got Boston and SUV right each other. Yeah.
Phantom.
That's like the worst possible setup
Now-
to ever have.
Madison got thrown a bone because they go right before intermission
Yeah,
after Blue Knights and Troopers.
Mhm.
I like it.
And I think Blue Stars got a nice little
They do
draw going after intermission.
and before Colts. So, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I need to make sure I'm done doing whatever I need to do.
I'm gonna be holding this couch down.
Be holding something down. I don't know. It's my couch. Your
They
couch.
They're
my
gonna jack this.
We're gonna drive to Tom's
Fly
Watch
to Texas.
bar and go watch
Drive,
it.
drive 4 hours to Indy and watch it.
Stupid.
I'd be like, go to tour. I'd be like, hey, look.
Oh,
If I like, can you
I
just
would-
put this on the TV?
give me that.
I
HDMI
almost said
cord.
that. I was
Give me
like,
the
go to
HDMI
this
cord.
bar across the street and be like, hey,
Listen,
if I give you my subscription, or I could just
Bring my computer.
that
cast
too.
it.
I was like, let me cast this from my phone to this screen.
If I promise to sit here for the
Ain't nobody
next
watching this
10
TV.
hours,
I will
I
eat.
literally will.
I
I will
will
eat.
Don't play with me.
Yes. Every cord that's on, I'll put $1 in the tip jar.
So I'll make it work for. So yeah, so big weekend. It's the first big regional weekend.
Somebody gonna get screwed.
Oh yes, always. Who do you think it's going to be?
Because they're gonna hold a lot of these scores. And I really think that they're not gonna do nothing until Crown comes. And then after that, they're gonna try to
I don't know. I think Troopers will be the first group that comes on, and they'll really have to like start thinking about what their number is.
see. That's the thing. I don't think so, because you're
Everything
looking
else
at all of
before
these
that
back.
is just
You're looking at all these backed. By this time, I would say by maybe Troopers, maybe they should be they'll probably put them 80 something, maybe. But then you go back and then bruh, Blue Coat still got to go. Bruh, BD still got going. We know Boston still got like as a judge, you're in your head. So somebody from this show, a few from this show actually is going to be in the 90s. Because if not, then these back folks is going to be hella low.
Last year, the first 80 given out was scouts, and they were 13th at this show. And there were 1, 2, 3, 4 90s.
See?
So you got 100 points, you got to use them. And with that many groups, and the closest you can have a group is a 10th. Technically, they don't want to use the 0.05s if they don't have to, especially this early in the season. So a few groups may drop, and a few groups may get inflated a little. I'm not saying that much, but maybe a little. Blue Girls just scored an 86 on this past weekend.
Yeah.
So, 4 points is a lot in 8 days, but you gotta. The caption awards are gonna be really interesting to see because you can't have ties. You gotta separate them.
Yeah.
So that's where you're going to get some weird spreads. So what do you guys think? Who's your favorite to win the Southwestern show this weekend? And all that good stuff. There's going to be a lot to break down after that show for sure. I'm looking forward to it. I'm seeing everybody. So
I just want them to give it to them. If somebody comes out and they gives it,
give it to who?
No, I mean
write the number down.
Right, that
if they earned it.
If somebody comes with the shits, give it to them.
Ooh.
Quit being scared. Put the number down and give it to them. I don't care who it is, and that's what I fear. That's what I fear. They're gonna be scared.
Everybody's getting 100.
Because I'm telling you right now, do you really think BD ain't finna come out and give they last? They know who there. They know what's up, and you get to go on last.
I wouldn't get to go on last.
I'm just saying. Because if
going on last isn't as good as you think it is.
No, I'm obviously. But it's one of those things when
sometimes by that point, judges already made up their mind,
and that's the problem.
They're like, "Hey, well,
that's the problem.
I've already got all these numbers down. They were better than this group, but not as good as this one. I'm going to put them here."
That's all I'm saying.
Just saying.
If they come with it, quit being scared and give it to them.
I'm here for it though.
Oh, same. I just hate when it happens.
Here.
So in other words, give Madison Scott.
Thank you, because that's the only one I was really looking at. I didn't really give a damn about the rest of these motherfuckers.
I'm like, golly,
and in a shocking turn of events,
already breaking records, man.
The world record.
What do you want?
And they only played the opener.
Jeez.
Actually, this just in, they're still in the lot, and they've already been handed first place. What? They said, spin this.
Listen, I want them to be in finals just as much as you do, Will. But they gotta earn it. They gotta go take it.
That's right.
So you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You can also listen to us on Apple Podcasts as well as Spotify. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know. Contact us, man. We like to talk to people. We do, man. It's cool. And it's drum corps. We love it. Mm-hmm. It's our favorite, one of our favorite times of the year. We got lots of favorite times of the year, so I guess. But But especially this time of year, June, July is great. See, I'm not a baseball fan, so I look forward to this.
Yeah.
I look forward to this. We can say that right now because Chris is not here.
I think he might prefer drum corps over baseball.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
So yeah, stay on the lookout. I might not do the whole Southwestern show.
That's a long haul.
I'm about to say,
That's a long haul.
I ain't trying to.
It's tough. I did it. I've done it a couple
I'm be
times.
over it by Sky Raiders.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
But we
Cut
may
that
come
out.
on.
Right.
And but we may hop on. I do know I want to watch Madison, so it's just I want to watch Madison and let you guys see me fangirl all over it. I'll wait till after the intermission and catch the last bit of it. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. We'll see. Or if you
Do you want to see him throw a Christmas tree?
Yay.
Yes.
With a cat inside it?
Inside. Like a javelin.
The cat who's in my lap.
Into the Christmas tree.
Throw the cat in the tree.
And then throw the tree.
Peter, don't get me. Anyway, for Zach and Will and Chris, who's loving Mickey Mouse right now, my name is Sid. This has been another episode on the Back Hash. Guys, take care. Watch some shows. If you're starting band camp, wear a hat, drink plenty of water.
Eat the biggest bowl of cereal ever.
All of it.
Stop.
Drink as much milk as possible.
Yes. Actually,
It
instead of a gallon of water, bring a gallon of milk to practice.
Practice. Wear jeans and flip-flops.
We are out.